Okay, so approximately 5 years ago, I went with Cole and Jason, my nephews, up to Wyoming, way back up in the middle of Wyoming to go deer hunting. It was extremely cold. It was, I believe it was, I think it was, yes. I'm pretty sure it was a blizzard. I think it was, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a blizzard, I think. I can't remember. There's 2 times we went up there, but it was really cold, I know that for sure. But I think one time there was some snow, and then one time was real blizzardy. But anyway, this particular time it was real cold. We met Cole way out, about 25 miles out onto the main highway, and then we had to drive in on these dirt roads way back into Wyoming, way back in the wilderness, through mud and snow and dirt and everything. And we finally got back there, and Jason, his brother, was up north about 2 hours away. Jason had all of the hunting gear, he had all of the sleeping gear, he had all the food, and he wasn't going to be back at this point for a couple hours. So when McKay and I got there to camp, we drove in, and we were excited to see Cole and his son Colton. And Cole's like, "Oh man, it is so cold out here. You guys got any extra jackets?" And so we're like, "Oh yeah, sure." And so I grabbed him a couple sweatshirts or coats, and we gave them to him, and they started getting warm. And they're like, "Oh man, we are so starving. You guys got any food?" And we could have until Jason gets back because he's up deer hunting further north. I says, "Oh yeah, we have food. What do you want?" I said, "You want fried potatoes? You want hot sandwiches? Do you want hot hamburgers?" "What do you mean hot?" We didn't have a fire going or anything. I go, "Hey, I got my Honda 2000 generator. We'll just turn that sucker on. We'll plug in the George Foreman grill. We'll put in some hamburgers, or we'll put in some, steaks or whatever you want. We'll start cooking them up." So literally, we were chopping potatoes. We were putting on hamburgers on the grill. I mean, we started that old generator, plugged in the George Foreman and the little frying grill thing, and we were cooking food. And we had hot food within about 15 to 20 minutes because of the Honda 2000 generator. And we just plugged those babies, the George Foreman grill, right into that generator, and it cooked that food up so quick. And Cole said at the end of eating, he said, "This is so cool. You have food, you have a generator that cooks us food without a fire, you have extra clothes for us." He says, "I always tease you about bringing so much junk hunting and camping and doing whatever we do. I'm never going to tease you again. Never going to tease you again." But we still laugh about that story, that they only had their vehicle. They didn't have any other gear, and we had plenty of coats. We had plenty of stuff for them. I'm not sure if we may even had sleeping gear. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but we had dinner in about 15 to 30 minutes, and man, it was great. Then we built a fire, and we had a great time. But he says he'll never bug me again about bringing too much. And I always overpack, but by the end of my overpacking, people always tease me about how I overpack. You bring so much stuff, but they're always using my stuff by the end of the trip.